Let's face it, guys, there's always a time in the life of every human being where he or she transitions from childhood to adulthood. And this, of course, comes with a lot of changes that are inevitable. A typical example of such change is your relationship with your parents. Yep, you heard me, your relationship with your parents. Like it or not, the way you related with your parents when you were younger compared to now is totally different. The bond will definitely be there because they are your parents. We all love our parents, don't we? But there is a difference, there's a variation. The closeness is not as much as the way it used to when you were younger. This reality has an effect on our parents, psychologically and emotionally. Now the question is, what must you do as an adult child to ensure that this effect on your parents is minimized? Stay tuned. What's up, everybody? This is Nina Vibes. Thank you so much for coming. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for counting my channel worthy of subscribing. I really do appreciate. And if you're a new subscriber, I beg you, subscribe. Just click on the subscribe button right here. Did you know that your parents became very emotional watching you grow and even turn into an adult? You might not even understand if you're not a parent, but do you understand what it means, like raising children from the scratch, watching them grow, turning into adolescents, teenagers, and all of a sudden they become adults? And you know that adulting comes with a lot of responsibilities. I mean, we're always busy. We have to pursue our life goals. We have to discover ourselves. We have to begin our journey of discovering our career paths. That's just generally being busy. In the process of being busy, sometimes we hardly even have time for our parents. It's something that is unconscious. I mean, you can't blame yourself. But the point is, our parents will never tell you. They are really emotional. They are craving your attention. But they cannot voice it out. Why? Because they understand that being an adult is not easy. Being an adult comes with all this. Do you get? So the point is, what can you do now that you know? What can you do to be able to minimize these effects that it has on your parents? What can you do to be able to bridge that gap? Because definitely a vacuum has been created in their hearts. You start to feel sort of lonely, feel sad, so sensitive to stuff and all that. It's just normal, it's natural. You can't blame them. But since you love your parents and you're willing to do anything that will make them happy, it's good you watch this video so that you get really helpful tips on how to go about this with wisdom. So number 1, communication. Communication. No, be serious, guys. When was the last time you called your mom or your father? We're busy. Why should I always be calling? I call them once in a while. I call them once in a week, once in 2 months. It's not bad. At least we talk. Yeah, you're trying, but you need to try harder. These old folks need our attention. They will not tell you, but they do. If you see a parent voicing out this kind of thing, the thing don't enter them very well. Do you get? It don't enter their mind very well. But most of them will not tell you. You have to be better. I understand that there's a wide range of ways we can communicate with people. But I am referring to calling. I'm referring to texting. I'm referring to talking, talking with your mouth orally, or even video calling and all that. I'm not referring to letter writing or sending somebody to go and greet your parents for you. No. I am referring to direct communication. Guys, you need to call regularly. You need to call regularly. Do you know the feeling they have when they hear your voice or even see your face? My mom, whenever I call her, oh my God, you see this grin I have on my face? This is how her face is. Her face is always like this. But you won't blame her. She only misses her kid. And she's so happy hearing from me. But imagine if you do this like often, regularly. Imagine when you do this regularly. That loneliness they feel will be a bit minimized. I understand they have themselves, like they are just left to themselves. They have their company. But trust me, there is a special feeling when kids give their parents attention. It's on a whole different level, guys. A whole different level. Please learn to communicate. Call. I challenge you. Call them often. And I'm not talking about once in 2 weeks. Guys, call often. There's some people that even call I know a friend that calls her mom or her father like 3 times in a day, 4 times in a day. Sometimes I wonder, why are you always doing this? Is she that jobless? But until I got to understand that, no, this is actually paramount. It's important. They want to hear from you often. They want to know how you're doing. Do you get? I know that can be a bit selfish, but we love our parents, don't we? And you're willing to make them happy. Go ahead and do it, guys. It won't take anything from you. Number 2, learn to make yourself available. Your company is very important to your parents. Well, I understand that some of us don't live with our parents, while some of us live with our parents but are still busy for them. For those of you that still live with your parents, how busy can you get that you don't even have time to take your parents out, have time to, sit down and communicate, have alone time with your parents, just give them a little attention? How busy can you get? Seriously, guys, we need to do better. We really need to do better. And for those of us that don't live with our parents, guys, we need to try and visit as often as possible. Try and always come to town. Try and always come and stay with your parents for some time. Take them out or even invite them over to where you are. I know it can be financially draining, but what is money compared to the joy that you see on your parents' faces when they see you? Guys, it is amazing. It is amazing. Number 3 is understanding. Somehow, our parents just want us to have a supernatural power to read whatever it is that is on their mind. Guys, I don't get it. I don't know whether they think we are mind readers. But still, somehow you have to be able to read gestures, read actions. You have to be able to see beyond just words. Your parents want you to understand that they are getting old and they need love and care. I am certain that if you bring parents now to talk, this is what every one of them will see. They want your care and your attention. They want you to understand that fact. You know that as human beings grow older, they become easily sensitive to stuff. They become emotional, like little things can stir up their emotions. Same thing with our parents. Age is fast approaching. Guys, we really need to learn to see beyond just words. Try to understand your parents. Try to understand when they are trying to communicate with you, not through words, but through their actions. Try to understand when they want something from you, but they can't say it. Try to understand those little things. It will really help. Number 4 is engagement. Woo! That's a whole lot of work. I mean, the advent of social media has made things easy for a lot of people. It's a whole world on its own. You can be with people and you're just in your world on social media and you might not even feel bored, you might not even feel lonely because you have social media. Well, how many of our parents are willing to go with the flow, follow the trend? Some of us really tried. Like, we taught our parents how to use social media. In fact, some of us didn't even teach them. Them on their own, they learned. Isn't that even amazing? They learned it on their own, So the point is, for those of them that don't even know how to use social media, try and teach them. Put it upon yourself to teach them so that they get used to it. You could teach them how to socialize. You could suggest other things that you think will be of help to them to help minimize the whole boredom and loneliness. You know that our generation is a very quick generation. We learn things fast. So why don't you help your parents blend with the trend? Those things that you think are fun for you and are decent, why don't you introduce them to your parents if you think they may be interested? It might help. That's an advice though, but it's definitely not compulsory. Number 5, financial independence. Every parent wants to be financially independent. Guys, it's not easy raising children from the scratch to adulthood and still being responsible for them. I mean, it's already overwhelming that they had to, go through several years sourcing for money, being responsible for them financially and all that. And then you're now an adult and they are still doing the same thing. Man, it's not easy. So every parent wants to have the pride that my children are doing this for me. A lot of you are actually trying in your own capacity. Some of you send money regularly to your parents, while some people just take care of all the bills without sending money. That's quite good, yeah? But sometimes they may need money, but they can't say. If you are capable of providing every of their needs, why don't you also give them a little stipend so that they may have some sense of financial independence? The point is, we really need to try within our own capacity. No pressure, guys, no pressure. If you don't have so much money to, give out and all, no pressure. It's just a suggestion, okay? Within your capacity, just try and always give money to your parents, okay? Provide for them. They'll be filled with so much joy. And in return, you'll be happy too. So this is all I have to share with you. Always remember, your parents won't be there forever. So make every moment count. Very important. Thank you so much for watching my video. I love you all. Please like, comment, subscribe, click on the bell as well, and stay tuned. See you in the next video. Bye guys.